Let's look at this question from CAT 2018 DILR section of slot 1. This is about ATM withdrawals. An ATM dispenses exactly rupees 5,000 per withdrawal using 100, 200 and 500 rupee notes. The ATM requires every customer to give his or her preference for one of the three denomination of notes. It then dispenses notes such that the number of notes of the customer's preferred denomination exceeds the total number of notes of other denominations dispensed to her. Okay, so basically this has to be a question of maximizing, minimizing these different variables. How many 100 rupee notes, how many 200 rupee notes, and how many 500 rupee notes based on that. And you look at the question also, in how many different ways can the ATM serve a customer. If the ATM could only serve 10, what is the maximum number? Maximizing, minimizing. Okay, what is the maximum number of customers? Smallest possible. The language gives you an idea. This is a maxima minima sort of question. Okay, let's look at the first question. In how many different ways can the ATM serve a customer who gives rupees 500 rupee notes as her preference? You're supposed to give 5,000 in total. So can I say, let the notes here be A, here be B, and here be C. So I will get 500C plus 200B plus 100A is supposed to be 5,000. I can remove the zeros. I get 5C plus 2B plus A is equal to 50. Okay, somebody who gives 500 rupee notes as her preference. Let's see. C A, sorry, C B and A. C is 5, B is multiplied by 2, A is multiplied by 1. And total I want to be 50. So one direct case that I can see is 10, 0 and 0. This works. I give somebody 10 500 rupee notes, they get 5,000, done. If I give 9 500 rupee notes, okay, then let's see, I can give a maximum of 200 rupee notes. This here, another case could be 913, another case could be 905. Yes, I have to ensure that the summation of C is greater than the summation of B and A, because 500 is the preference. Okay, let's look at another case of CBA. Again 5, 2 and 1. This time with 8. If I give 8, I can have 5 here and 0 here. If I give 8, I can have 4 here and 2 here. If I give 8, I can have 3 here and 4 here. Even in this changing, see how I'm making my steps are. If I reduce B by 1, C has to increase by 2 to maintain the same sum. Another case would be 8 here, 2 here, 6 here, and this is a problematic point because see, the summation of B and C is equal to A. So the condition is not getting fulfilled that your preferred note has the greatest number of notes given to you. So this is gone, and if this is gone, every case after this will also be unacceptable. 8, 1, 8 will also not be acceptable. 8, 0, 10 would also not be acceptable. Even if you go down to 7, the highest number of 200 rupee notes that you can give is 7, and then you would have to give 1. Again, 7 is less than this, so any case after 834 would not work. So how many cases have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Therefore, how many different ways can the ATM serve a customer who gives rupees 500 rupee notes as a preference? The answer to the question will be 7. Let's look at the second question. If the ATM could serve only 10 customers with a stock of 50 500 rupee notes and a sufficient number of notes of other denominations, what is the maximum number of customers among these 10 who could have given rupees 500 rupee notes as their preference? Okay, so if you want to maximize the number of people who have got 500 rupee notes as their preference, you also want them to take minimum possible number of 500 rupee notes. Understand the dichotomy in the statement that I'm making. You want 500 rupee note to be your preference, so that among the notes that you have received, 500 has to be the maximum. But you want to receive the minimum 500 rupee notes so that maximum number of people end up getting 500 rupee notes. When you go back to the cases that we had made for question 1, see, somebody who has a preference of 500 rupee note can get either 10 500 rupee notes or 9 500 rupee notes or 8 500 rupee notes. If you gave them 10 500 rupee notes as preference, you can serve 5 people, which is 50 by 10. If you give them 9 per person, you can serve again 5 people, which is not good. If you gave 8, this one of these three arrangements was used up, then you would be able to give 500 rupee as the preference for 50 by 8 is 6 point something something. You would be able to serve 6 customers, and therefore the number of people, the maximum number of customers among these 10 who could have given 500 rupee notes as their preference would be 6. Let's go to the next question. What is the maximum number of customers that the ATM can serve with a stock of 50 500 rupee notes and a sufficient number of notes of other denominations if all the customers are to be served with at most 20 notes per withdrawal? So you want people to get only 20 notes per withdrawal. Let's write it down. C, B, A. This was A, this was B, this was C. You want the total not to exceed 20 and you want to give 500 rupee notes. You want to give 500 rupee notes, as small a number of 500 rupee notes as possible. So I'll start off by the 20 notes that the person is receiving. Let them all be of the form D. This is 0, this is 0. But the total here in this case would be only 4,000. The total here in this case would only be 54,000. For every person that you shift from B to A, for every person that you shift from B to A, the total amount that a person would increase would rise by 300, because 500 and 200 differ by 300. So if I went 19 and 1, the total amount would become 4300. If I went 18 and 2, total amount would become 4600. If I went 17 and 3, total amount would become 4900. Fine. 17 and 3, total amount becomes 4900. Now I want a net increase of 100 only. I want a net increase of 100 only. If I shift a person from B to A, it becomes 16 and 4. This would turn to 5200. But this is not acceptable or good enough for us. So what should we do? Let me shift one person from A to C. Let me shift one person from A to C. I will get how much? 3 here and 1 here. 20 notes still. I still am using 20 notes only, but the total will now become 4800. Shifting anybody from 500 to 100 would lead to a decrease in 400. Again, I need to raise it by 200. How do I do it? 15 here, 4 here, 1 here. The total I would now get is 5100. This is not good enough for me. Let me shift one person again. I would have to remake this table. CBA, I have 115 and 4 right now, and the total is 5100. Let me shift one person from A to C again. I would get 2 here, 15 here, and 3 here, and therefore the total will become 4700. The total would become 4700. This is acceptable. Let me shift one person from B to A again. I would get 2 here, 14 here, and 4 here. And now I have 5000 as the precise amount being given out. So this is the best case possible. This is the best case possible, wherein you are only giving away 20 notes per withdrawal. The amount is also 5000, and minimum number of 500 rupee notes are being used. So if you are giving away 4 500 rupee notes per person and you only have a stock of 50 500 rupee notes, the maximum number of people you would be able to give it out to is 50 by 4, which is equal to 12.5. Of course, you cannot have it in decimals. So your answer will be 12 itself, which is option 3 here. Let's get to the last question in this set. What is the number of rupees 500 rupee notes required to serve 50 customers with 500 rupee notes as their preferences and another 50 customers with rupee 100 notes as their preferences if the total number of notes to be dispensed is the smallest possible? Okay, so break it down. 50 people have 500 rupee notes as their preferences. 500 rupee notes as their preferences. So for these 50 people, if you want to minimize the total number of notes given to them, simply the setup that would be useful for them is 10 0 0. So how many 500 rupee notes used up? For 50 people, you give them 10 notes. So 15 to 10, 500 notes will be given to those people who have given 500 rupee notes as their preference. Let's get to the other setup where you want CBA. CBA. Okay. Now you want the total number of notes given out to be minimum, but A has to be maximum because 100 rupee note is the preference. If you want total number of notes to be minimum, your starting point would have to be 1000. Starting point has to be 1000. But this doesn't work for us because A is not maximum. Let's go to 905. Does this work? No, this also doesn't work because C is the preference in this case. Let's go to 8 here, 0 here, and 10 here. Does it work? Yes, it works here because A is now the maximum more than sum of C and B. So if 50 people are getting notes like this, if 50 people are getting notes like this, 50 people are getting 8 500 rupee notes. So 50 into 8 would be required more. There would be 400 notes more required, or in total, we would need 900 notes. Therefore, the answer to this question will be option 3, 900.